So, you're trying to get used to the Wild West. It's a whole new land for you. Well, me, the leader of, obviously, the Western Legends, will teach you how to play most of the basics and all that stuff. Now, to start off, we have to start off with the pretty obvious basics, I think. Settings. Now, first thing, main thing, graphics. You usually want it to be higher. The lower you go, the less you can see out with snipers and stuff. But you might need to go lower. It's just the high is more recommended. Now, settings, aim sense, that's all your choice. Graphics quality, you can usually have high, as you can see. With low, you lose a lot more. Cinematic mode removes all of your HUD, everything. You can also click it up here. It'll be right here. And you get a more cinematic look of the game. Now, you can go disable windmills, music. Instruments might be important because people will abuse instruments a lot. And it could be annoying, and it also causes lag. So, having instruments off is pretty good. Shadows, you're gonna have them off for better FPS. It makes it look the game a lot better if you have it on. Foliage sway, same with that. But foliage, there's a funny thing about it. If you keep foliage on, and the good thing about low is that, as you can see, some foliage will go away. Now medium, you still see it. Now, having foliage go away helps you see enemies that can sometimes hide in a bush and try to kill you. So, sometimes you might want foliage to be off. I personally like it to be on because I think it looks nice. High damage amount, never do this. Damage amount is the indicator you will see whenever you shoot someone. For instance, you'd shoot anybody. If there was a person here, if I shot them, it would show how much damage I would do. It is a staple and something you should always keep on. Hide keybinds. Keybinds is all this stuff on the side. And down here, keybinds. You probably should just keep it. Same with minimap and the sidebar. Still kind of important. Anyways, continuing. Notoriety pop-ups. Now, this is only for clans. Now, there's going to be spots all over this map. Now, the new update. Squares. Every time a group picks those up, you'll get a plus 10 notoriety or something. Plus 1 notoriety. And it goes up for each one of those little stations you own. And it increases your group's overall notoriety. Not really important, but a fun thing to have. And it's not awful to have it off. Show world markers. Simply, you get to see all this around the map. Show world markers isn't really needed. It can be a little bit crappy. You don't need it, but yeah, it can be helpful. Show bullet trails. Another thing that you should have on. As you could see the little bullet trail as I shoot my gun. You could see that also for other people whenever they shoot at you. It's a good thing to see where people are because their bullet trails can literally just show a person where they are. It's something you need to eventually learn, but you should have on. Items visible on back. It's just a preference. You can have it on or off, it doesn't really matter. Rain. High rain, another thing, it can cause a lag, but it doesn't really change much. Real time versus burst. Real time is this little bottom thing. As you can see, the game has a somewhat time, and having it real time just makes it look kind of better. It doesn't really change anything though. Now, gun crosshair. 3 line to 4, that's personal. As you'll see, 3 lines. And then if I swap to 4 lines, just a preference. Now, of course, there's VIP, all this, that doesn't matter. Of course, titles you can only get occasionally. It's all its own thing. After that, now we go into character settings. Now, this is also could be a preference or a special thing. For instance, height. The higher you are, for some reason in this game, the faster you can run. You could outrun most people who are shorter than you. But if you're smaller, your hitbox is smaller. Thickness, I haven't really seen any change. Thickness usually is just pretty bad. It's funny, but it's not very good. Usually you want small height, small thickness for the hitbox. Now, the animations, I've heard some of them can make you go faster. Personally, I haven't seen much of it, so you can have them on whatever. They're all like preference. Same with most of the clothes, all of them. You can earn them around the world. There's a lot of stuff you can do. And, well, that's about it for the settings.